welcome to Wait Lang. My name is Elaine, Invested Lifestyle,
And Andrew, Boy Power. You guys know me as that.
and we have our guest, Joseph, the Filipino scientist.
Yeah. Wow.
So, in-invite namin siya dahil classmate ko siya before in high school. At no choice din siya dahil dito siya nakikituloy sa amin. So, kahit ayaw niya, kailangan namin siya interviewin dahil gusto namin ipakita sa inyo yung mga options niya, yung mga career options niya sa Pilipinas.
We're just kind of highlighting like Filipinos just in the work industry. So
Yes.
pretty cool.
So, actually, he's a doctor because he's a scientist, but masyado siyang pa-humble, kaya Joseph na lang. So, pag-uusapan natin kung bakit ka ba nandito, Joseph,
Okay.
sa US?
So first and foremost, I'd like to extend my appreciation and gratitude sa aking mga generous hosts dito sa California. I flew all the way from Boston just to be with them and experience the wonderful California. So, sobrang thankful ako sa mag-asawang. God. So anyway, back to our topic. So you were asking,
Yeah. I'm asking, like, what are you doing here in general? Wag yung mga top secret,
so anyway, I came to the US for a training. It's more of a postdoctoral training. So para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, I'm into research back sa Philippines. And basically, I do research on health sciences, particularly developing vaccines. So also dealing with microorganisms. So ito yung mga there are bacteria, viruses, fungi. So ito yung mga microbial na nakikita lang natin under the microscope. So some of these bacteria or microorganism can cause diseases, the primary cause of infections, lalo na sa mga tao. And also our pet dogs, pwede sila ma-infect ng mga microorganisms and also yung mga cats, other livestock, and even ang mga halaman. So yung mga crops natin like rice, yung mga palay natin, even the coconut trees are infected by these
Yeah.
viruses. So I came here to train on new techniques. So itong mga techniques na to, once I've learned them, I can go back to the Philippines and what I learned from here, I will apply it to our country. So para mas mapabilis ang research and development for the Philippines.
Wow.
Wow, that's high speed stuff.
That's actually, kaya pinilit ko siyang mag-podcast dito because I want to tell everyone, like, hindi lang ang goal sa buhay, hindi lang yung pagpapayaman, 'di ba? Helping people. That's why I want to feature him because he's gonna save a lot of lives, right? Hindi lang sa
Indirectly.
Yeah, indirectly, yeah. But still, like, you're doing something, you're actually solving problems of the Philippines that we didn't even know we had. Like, nung sinasabi niya sa akin yung mga research niya, I didn't even know that we had that problem. So, thank you for that.
And think of these are tangible,
Yeah.
like if it concerns the health,
Yeah.
welfare of our fellow countrymen back in the country.
Yeah. Exactly. And in a bit, kasi maapektuhan din yun globally, di ba? Kapag nagkaroon ng pandemic sa Pilipinas, nakita nyo naman yung nangyari sa pandemic natin ng 2020, apektado yung buong mundo.
So, ang maganda kasi dito, I mean, there are several, most of the diseases are neglected, and some of the first world countries, they don't care. Because sabi nila, sa Pilipinas lang meron yan, why do we even care about developing therapeutic agents or vaccines for these kinds of disease? Wala naman kami dito sa Amerika. So, para tayo, syempre sa Pilipinas, gusto natin na nagkaroon tayo ng sufficiency in terms of developing our own products to combat these particular diseases. So
imagine, like, someone who, like, cares so much about the Philippines At pinadala ka na rin ng government natin sa Bordeaux, right?
Yeah.
Tama ba yung Bordeaux?
Yeah, I used to study in France for several years, and that was the time I met these two great guys also back then. They were like having a vacation there, and I said, okay, let's meet up. So I toured them around Europe,
Yeah.
and one thing na pinaka-memorable sa akin was they gave me Jollibee.
The chicken joy.
Pumunta sila sa and then they gave me this bucket of chicken joy. Na
Kinain niya ng malamig.
sobra.
We didn't have a microwave, so but he loved it. It was so good. It still tasted good.
That's why we're returning the favor, because he toured us in Europe and we're touring him in California.
They really are very gracious hosts. I mean, their place is like awesome. I mean, I sabi ko nga sa kanila, I can work here or I can retire here for good, no?
Yeah, in our backyard.
Oh, dito na sa backyard.
Yeah.
Kasi they really have a wonderful place here.
Yeah.
So with the doggies.
Yeah, then wala na. Minahal na ng mga doggies ko kasi gagamutin nila yung mga disease. Yeah. So, anong tawag dito? Kung gusto nilang maging katulad mo, maging Filipino scientist,
Yeah.
so, like, what do you think that they should like do?
Oh,
Yeah,
It's like
start.
a hard science
Yeah.
degree.
By the way, classmate ko siya nung high school sa UST High. Hello sa mga teacher namin dyan before. And aside from both of us, isang YouTuber at isang scientist, yung mga kabatchmate natin, si Angel Luxin. Yan.
Yeah, we have
artista rin. Yeah.
batchmates.
Artista rin kaming batchmate. So, yeah, UST is a good school. Anyway, and then,
Yes, they was really memorable for us.
yeah.
So ayun. Honestly, before I really had no idea
Yeah.
of like me being a scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah, who grows up? I can't wait to be a scientist.
Yeah.
Si Joseph ang dahilan kung bakit din magaling ay hindi ako masyadong nasasaktan ng mga hate comments dahil ang lakas talaga niya asarin ako nung high school kami.
She was trained for that from me.
So,
I mean, ever since.
so maraming salamat. You gave me thick skin, Joseph, right? And then, kaya rin ako napapalabas sa library dahil din sa kanya. So, salamat. Anyways, after high school,
So yun, after high school, I was thinking of like entering the medical field. So as a pre-med course, I wanted to take something related to medicine as a pre-med course. So biology, microbiology, molecular biology, or something like that. And then it came up after graduation that I was supposed to enter medicine. But then unfortunate things happened with my family. So
Yeah.
mom got sick, and so I had to work.
yeah.
So I mean, going into medicine was really expensive.
Yeah. Mhm.
So I had no choice but to look for work, for a job.
Mhm.
So I started out as a quality control specialist in a pharmaceutical company. So health related na rin. And then back then, very routinary kasi yung work eh. So for a year, I was just doing the same stuff all over again. And then I came to a realization na parang my brainwaves are like dying. I mean, it's like, I'm literally dead in coma like that.
Yeah.
So I thought of why not take graduate courses.
Yeah.
So eventually, after I entered masters, it opened up new opportunities for me. Na doing research pala was like something na I can do,
Mhm.
fulfill.
Yeah.
It's something na hindi mo siya nagagawa routinary. Na every time may bago ka discover,
Yeah.
and each discovery leads to another discovery.
Discovery.
And there's such time na,
So it awakens something.
yeah, oo. Kasi ako personally, I'm very journal. I mean, I like to separate my professional life with my personal life. So
Yeah.
back then nga, gusto ko maging president na lang ng isang fans club ng mga artista. Ganon. Pupunta ako sa mga mall shows, sa mga local celebrities back then. Siguro kung nauso yung YouTube stars before, pupunta na rin ako for meetups.
Yeah.
Actually, back then sa YouTube, may mga pinapollow na ako ng mga vloggers. So, I even met Will Dasovich back then sa papuntang Cebu. He was just starting.
Yeah.
So, I met him. He's not that big in YouTube before. So, ayun. And then eventually, I was hooked up watching vlogs and everything about you. So, yun. Yun nga. Sinasabi ko na, iba yung personality ko when I'm in the lab. Kasi I work in the laboratory. And iba rin yung behavior ko when I'm with close friends, family. So, as much as possible, ayoko na minimix up yung dalawa.
Yeah.
So, buti nga napapayag ako nitong dalawa na interview about what I do eh. Kasi gusto ko
gusto na
bardagulan lang eh.
Gusto na niyang kalimutan. Pero I think it's very important dahil nga maraming opportunities pa na hindi ganong I mean maraming path sa Filipinos na hindi masyadong sikat. Like usually most sa mga katulad namin nung high school became nurses, right? Which is very important din. Pero syempre, if all of us has the same job, for example, then who's gonna solve some of the problems, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
And then what they call this? So how is the US, by the way? Anong na-culture shock ka ba? When you came here?
Yeah, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I would say I'm living the American dream right now.
Yeah.
Diba? At first, yes, I was shocked, a bit shocked about, common naman sa mga Pinoy sa convert na pag nakita mo na, this costs around this dollar and then ko-convert natin sa pesos, diba? Sasabihin natin, mahal. Sobrang mahal. Tapos, another thing na na-culture shock ako was
The taxes.
the taxes. Everything is taxed. So, aside from that, yung enormous servings nila sa mga food items nila sa fast food, fast food. I mean, yung medium nila dito, large sa atin, or even extra large, di ba? So imagine, I really gained up so much weight. I mean, if I eat every day sa sa mga restaurants or fast food nila dito. And then another thing is yung miles to kilometer conversion, right? So yung mga metric system kasi,
Yeah.
sanay ako, pero yung sa kanila kasi dito is miles or or pounds, pag sa weight.
Yeah.
So, sa atin, sanay kasi tayo grams, kilograms, or even kilometers pag sa distance. So, pag
Even the
sinabi-
temperature, right?
Yeah, yung temperature, hindi ka na
Celsius,
magkaintindihan.
Yeah, Celsius Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Tsaka yung tissue. Tissue paper.
The US is still stuck with the imperial systems. I don't know why. They haven't,
I think we're the only one.
yeah. Worldwide.
Yeah.
But I think so.
UK, I mean, siguro yung mga few na lang, measurements sa kanila. Pero most of the entire world actually has been using metric system. Pero sa US, so yun. What I also like about US, well, aside sa malalayo kasi yung mga places nila pag sinabi na a few hours drive, sobrang layo pala talaga. Sa Pilipinas kasi, if you consider na matagal yung biyahe, pero short distance lang siya in
Yeah.
traffic laps.
And then yung mga time zone namin, pa-iba-iba.
I was surprised na meron pala talagang 4 time zones ang US sa mainland.
Yeah.
So ako, I come from Boston. So, madali lang yung sa atin kasi the time difference between Boston, New York, New York time zone yun is 12 hours lang. So, madali lang kapag alas 12 ng tanghali sa Boston, alas 12 ng madaling araw sa Philippines. Pero dito kasi 15 hours. Right?
Yeah. Ano ba?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Well, it's just 3 hours behind Boston, so you got to subtract.
Kasi meron din kaming daylight saving time. So, paiba-iba din.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it gets crazy.
And anyways, nakalimutan ko palang tanong sa'yo. Saan ka ba nag-aral na undergrad and masters?
Pero, actually,
Huwag mo na sabihin kung anong lugar, pero yung school.
I mean, sa University of the Philippines,
Nahihirap pa.
tapos, may sandwich program ako na master sa France. And then I continued again in France for my PhD. And then, balik ako as actually, I'm a government employee.
Yeah.
So, government research scientist ako back sa Pinas. And then, ayun, I'm just enjoying my life. And actually, siguro, mapasok ko na rin. Baka if others are wondering if I get paid a lot or kita ba ako sa ganitong profession? Kasi syempre naman, sino ba naman na hindi magkakagusto no? Malaki kita, no? Actually, I earn decent enough to support my lifestyle. Depende na rin naman kasi sa lifestyle ng individual if it's enough for them or not. So, ako, okay naman sa akin. I pay my bills on time, yung mga ganon. I can pay naman. I can live comfortably within my means.
Yeah.
Pero sabi nga nila, even if you get a salary raise in the future, kung tumaas din naman yung cost of living mo. So, baliwala din. Hindi mo rin mararamdaman yung added salary. So, parang ganon. So, ako, kahit pa paano, may financial literacy rin naman ako na kukuha, tips, and ganyan, watching YouTube videos or other content creators na it's very important to diversify your income and also save up. At least, for me, siguro okay na yung 30 to 50% to 40% of my income sa savings yan. Or yung mga disposable income ko ay diversify into some form of investment or parang, for example, meron tayo sa Philippines na Pag-ibig na MP2. It's a 5-year parang saving
Parang bond. I think it's a bond.
until mag-mature siya. So yun, maganda naman yung program na yun. Like, for the past years, average of 7% yung dividend namin. So the more you actually, kasi it's a voluntary contribution. So the more you contribute, the better your dividends will be. So parang ganon. And then I've never invested in cryptocurrency, just to be honest.
Yeah.
So nag-iisip din ako. Actually, nag-iisip nga ako ng magandang business eh. Kasi sabi nga nila, if you just work in the office, like from 8 to 5, you'll never get that rich.
Yeah.
Yung well-off na.
Yeah.
So, sabi ko nga in the future, if I save up, I'd like to open up a business. But
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was telling him, at least he has a government pension. Diba?
eventually, it will be enjoyed kapag senior na ako. So, might as well, sabi ko nga parang, mas gusto ko na na-enjoy yung
Yung habang bata ka pa.
ako.
Oo.
To do things I enjoy most while I still can.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
Kaya bilib ako sa dalawang to kasi they get to travel a lot. So, isa yun sa magandang perks. I mean, traveling once you still can.
Yeah.
Kasi kapag medyo senior ka na, I mean, pwede ka mag-travel tours pero you don't get to do activities na kaya pa na bata ka.
I mean, ngayon parang masakit na yung mga likod namin.
Oo, di ba?
Yeah.
Simple, lang,
Yeah.
tayo, nararamdaman na natin.
Nararamdaman na natin ang
Yeah.
senior moments.
Imagine 20 years from now.
Yeah, pero nakikita naman ni Joseph na ang dami rin naming side hustle, di ba?
Yeah.
Tinatanong niya, ano gagawin niyo? Uy, binibenta na.
Actually, yung nabilib ako sa dalawa, ang dami nilang side hustle, ang dami nilang mga tipid hacks. Kumbaga.
Yeah, we're constantly always on the lookout.
Sinasabihan ko din siya. Pero tinuturuan, we learn from each other kasi we didn't even know like about watches, di ba? Yun yung isa sa mga
Yeah.
iniisip mo to buy and sell.
Kaya buy and sell ng mga luxury watches.
Mhm.
It's a great investment kung if you know your market. You have to
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't know.
Yeah, that's
So-
why we're like, we're not gonna do it because we don't know anything about
Yeah.
watches. Pero siya, since alam niya and he's passionate about it, I think you're gonna be successful.
I think in every
Yeah.
side hustle na you're planning to enter, you should
Mhm.
really know about it.
Yeah.
Be passionate about it.
Yeah, don't go blindly in there.
Yes, dahil sinabi ng kaibigan mo, kumita siya, di ba?
Yan, yun ang sinasabi natin. Na if you're gonna invest your hard-earned money
Yeah.
into something na you have doubts or napilitan ka lang talaga.
Or
if it's too good to be
na-invite ka lang.
true.
Especially if it's too good to be true.
Yeah, it's really.
So if this applies to a lot of things, guys.
Yeah. So, sabi mo, if sabi mo government employee ka, kung gusto nila maging government employee sa Pilipinas, tulad mo, anong kailangan nilang gawin?
Well, they just have to apply for actually,
Yeah.
there are two ways. You can either look for a contract job, pero eto wala kasing regular plantilla. It's not a regular position.
Yeah.
So if you're really into a regular position, might as well start from the from down the ladder.
From the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, started positions are okay as long as it's regular position. Basic requirements lang naman is included na sa mga job postings ng government offices. So, andun lang yung you just have to have a bachelor's degree course, and then pag mga starting positions, usually they don't require past experiences. So very important din na you have the civil service eligibility that most of the positions require. Although yung mga contract positions, they don't necessarily require this civil service eligibility. And then, for ano rin yun, security of tenure. Yun. And then,
My dog's going crazy.
yeah, I think that's it. I mean, as long as you fit the job qualifications and you applied for it, I'm sure you'll get high chances of be accepted in the job.
But you said that you actually took the civil service exam before you even graduated. So, pwede ba yun na habang nasa
Oh,
college
yeah,
na?
you can take the professional or sub-professional category of the civil service. They say that for some it's difficult, for some it's so lang.
Para sa'yo.
Okay naman siya. Para lang siyang college entrance exam.
Yeah.
Pero
You don't have that here.
Oh, okay.
kaya for government.
Yeah. So, over here, basta may opening, you will take the exam. Pero walang national exam na kailangan na may pasa.
Yeah, I don't think so. Unless you're joining like the military.
Yeah. Sa military meron din.
Yeah, like the ASVAB.
Okay. And then, kay Joseph naman, he was exempted because,
Yeah, there are a few exemptions from the requirement of civil service exams. Number one is yung if you graduated college with honors, and then number two, if you have professional license from PRC. So like if you're an engineer or a licensed professional, you'll get exempted from the civil service. But for me, I just took it before graduating college. So
and then he didn't even need it.
yeah,
Well,
I mean,
that's
I
an
was not
experience.
expecting naman to graduate with honors, pero yun nga, I took it like when I was third year in college. So, ayun. Pero okay lang naman. It's just like any other college entrance exam.
All right.
And I want to ask you, so you're happy with your profession right now, even though hindi ka billionaire or millionaire, yeah.
I could say na I'm contented.
Yeah.
with what I'm doing right now. Sometimes kasi yung state of habits, it's like an everyday feeling
Pero,
experience. Sometimes you feel down, you feel sad, you feel
Yeah.
hopeless. Pero at the end of the day, still realize that everything works out just fine.
yeah.
I mean, you're still living
Yeah.
your dreams, living your life.
And lagi ko sinasabi sa channel natin, I always say, you don't have to be wealthy to be successful, because I think you're successful with what you're doing, because the goal is to help as much people as possible. Not even just in this generation, but for future generations. Right, Maha?
Yeah.
Yeah. And gusto nang sabihin ni Andrew kung anong mga pinagagawa namin dito sa US. What did we do there? Like 1 week that
Yeah. So he's only been here a week, and right when he got here, we ate. Of course, the most traditional thing you gotta do when you get here is we ate In-N-Out, right? We had In-N-Out burger.
And I went to In-N-Out University.
Yeah, like where the first In-N-Out is around that area. And then, like, not even 24 hours later, we went to Vegas already. Did everything. We stayed at the MGM over there, toured the whole area, ate some good food. And we drove through the desert, so you can see the desert. Completely different from your Boston area, I would imagine.
And take note, oh my God, the weather in Las Vegas is so freaking hot.
Yeah.
It's like entering inside an oven
Yeah.
and get toasted afterwards.
Yeah, it was 110 degrees. I don't even know how much that is in Celsius, but it's hot.
Yeah.
Sobrang init. Diyos ko po, parang impyerno.
Yeah. And then what else did we do? We came back to LA. We toured. We went around to like Santa Monica Pier. We went to like little places. Then we had a 4th of July here.
Yeah.
So you got to experience an
Parang New
American New Year, or not New Year, American Independence Day. So filled with fireworks and good barbecue. So
And then endless loop of fireworks by Katy Perry.
oh yeah, Katy Perry's song just kept playing.
Actually, sumakit daw yung leeg ni Joseph kakatingin ng mga fireworks.
This just
Kasi what's weird about here is that unlike New Year, that we have countdowns
Yeah.
up starting from 12 midnight, diba? We can set off the fireworks. Here, once it started to
Become
get dim or dumilim na, talagang puro fireworks na yan until kinabukasan nga meron.
Hindi yun nga sinasabi niya sa akin. Like, because, in the Philippines, you have to wait until New Year
No.
to set up the fireworks. Over here, it's just not stop.
yeah, they just keep doing it. Sometimes they do it before it gets dark.
Pero the good thing naman of the Philippines is just one time, big time. Like for 15 hours, endless fireworks.
Yeah.
I mean, kaliwat kanan talaga. Here, parang, may mga times na may frequency rin kasi na may okay na madami, tapos may biglang mawawala. Then, ulit. So,
By the way, bawal na fireworks dito, pero walang paki yung mga tao.
kasi,
I mean, it's a celebration, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's good that he got to experience it. Very rare, especially usually people that visit from the Philippines are not during this time, so, and especially because it's hot. But no, I'm glad that you got to experience that.
Yeah. Before we end, gusto ko lang, may segment tayo, Scam of the Week, sa podcast natin. And the scams of the week na tumaob na is MetaMask, kung alam niyo yun.
I heard about that. Yeah, have you heard about that MetaMask?
no.
Ayan,
Okay, what do they do?
yan yung manonood ka lang daw ng mga video tapos kikita ka.
Oh, doesn't that sound too good to be true? Oh, I'm just gonna watch a video and then I'll make money.
So, gusto ko rin warning na yung MetaMask, nagpalit na sila ng mukha at sila na ngayon traffic ad. So, don't join that.
Oh wow. Mm.
And then, another one is SpotifyPay.
What is
Spotty pay?
Yeah, so yun naman, makikinig ka ng music, tapos kikita ka na.
What the? What?
Tumakbo na rin yun.
Where are these coming from?
Ginaya nila yung Spotify, ginaya
Spotty
SpotifyPay.
pay.
So, yung MetaMask naman, ginaya nila yung MetaMask, naging MetaMax. So, yun na yung mga red flag nyo na kapag yung mga nakakatawa.
So anything that sounds like a weird off-brand.
Yeah, I update din sa sitaw, marami parang hindi nakaka-withdraw. Kaya,
That's what I heard.
yeah, wag na kayong umasa. File a case if you have money to file a case dahil hindi na rin yan babalik.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Mhm. And to end it all, isang malaking question kay Joseph, diploma o diskarte?
Ah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Diploma or diskarte? I mean, hindi ko naman sinasabi na kapag wala kang diploma, you will not get successful.
Yeah.
Importante pa rin talaga yung diskarte. Pero why not have both?
Yeah.
I mean, if I have the diploma, and I'll be discarded too.
Yeah.
But if for some reasons you cannot get both, siguro I can live with just discarded.
Yeah. So, then diploma? You think?
If wala talaga akong choice,
But can you be a scientist without a diploma?
I can be an inventor
Oh, so
if I have the know-how.
but how will you have a know-how?
I mean, you read books. You
Yeah.
you just,
Yeah.
I mean, you can learn from a lot of things naman. Just, hindi lang naman sa university ka pwedeng matuto.
But
But make sure that you're learning from credible sources,
yeah.
not just makeshift.
Yeah. So that's always the
So,
risk when you
Can
go
you buy, do you think you can be a scientist if you buy like a course, like an online course from someone who didn't even graduate college?
I think kasi yan yung matinatawag ng
Fake book.
most of the graduates during the pandemic did not have laboratory skills because they were not even inside the laboratory. They were just doing online education. So most of them do not know how to do this or do that. So it's really important I mean, magaganda nga sa ibang students na madiskarte. They actually prolong or extended their graduation just to have a laboratory experience inside an actual laboratory.
Yeah.
Sa field namin to kasi if I'm the employer and I'm looking for a new hire, I might as well consider those who have actual laboratory. Kasi yun din naman nire-report. If you have the experience, if the skill set, then I'll hire you for the position.
Yeah. But make sure it's an accredited program. Diba? So, hindi lang yung basta-basta magbabayad ka ng 3,000 pesos, 6,000 pesos, and then you'll have online course that's like for a week.
Make sure it's fun to learn
Yeah.
and earn at the same time.
Yeah. So, may mga program bang ganun where you can learn and earn at the same time? Ano bang mga program yan? I mean, right now, you're doing it.
Yeah, but earning not like
Not
at least not enough, but not as you want. Like,
yeah.
kung gusto mo talaga na, you have to exert effort din. Kasi you're learning something new
Yeah.
And you have to love what you are about to do.
Yeah. And not everyone, gusto ko lang sabihin, not everyone can do what he's doing.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the same thing na ako, parang hindi ko makita yung sarili ko na nagko-content sa YouTube or every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, hosting and content creating is not on everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah. And ako rin, sabi ko nga sa kanya, I can't imagine myself like in the lab, like working with animals because gusto ko lang ampunin lahat ng mga animals. Like I can't do it.
So yun, just find your own niche.
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll be successful.
That's actually exactly like a good insight. Lagi natin sinasabi, you have to find like what you have to look inside yourself kung ano ba talagang gusto mo. Huwag yung external na sasabihin sa'yo ng mga tao, oh, yaman ka dito, ito gawin mo, ganyan. Kasi kung hindi mo naman talaga gusto mo bang magbenta ng mga gulutatayon, yun ba talaga yung gusto mo? Gusto mo ba talaga magbenta ng insurance?
Barley. And always,
Or barley?
and always leave room for improvement.
Yeah.
Don't be complacent about what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Think out of the box. If you're bound to explore new passion na hindi mo inaakala na kaya mo palang gawin yun, take the risk. I mean, at least you'll have no regrets in the future na ginawa mo yung mga bagay na gusto mo talagang gawin.
Yeah, but calculated risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still gotta be realistic.
That's like investing.
Yeah.
You only invest what you can
Can
afford to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Like also like when you're changing like your career, don't drop your career right off the bat. Like you have to like kind of like ease your way in. That way you have some type of nest egg.
yeah.
So just in case it does fail, you do have some.
Make a wise decision.
Yeah, like always have a backup.
Yeah. Keep it realistic, but also still, if you have dreams, follow them.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're not dream killers here.
Yeah.
We think that your dreams are possible if that's really your dream, but don't just follow the dreams of others.
Yeah, or someone promising you.
Yeah, that this is a solution for all. Like kahit kami in our careers, we don't think that one thing can fix all our problems, right? Kasi yun yung mga kadalasan na papromise sa atin ngayon online. Oh, if you do this, then everything will be good, right? You have financial freedom, you'll be happy. Walang ganon. It's a constant struggle. And sabi mo nga, may mga phases na masaya ka, may mga phases na you're down. That's normal. Yeah, wala talaga magic bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you very much. Yeah, ihahatid na namin siya sa airport.
Yeah.
Pero
I'm about to fly back to Boston.
Grand Central Market, and he's gonna change the Philippine
Wow. Yeah, hopefully.
landscape,
Trust me,
right? Yeah. Good luck on your experiment.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Thank you for inviting me to
Yeah.
guest on your
No little podcast. Yeah.
At salamat sa... Bali, hindi siya mag-stay dito. Babalik siya sa Pilipinas para tulungan yung mga Pilipino. Kaya salamat sa pagpili sa Pilipinas.
tour.
Pinili niya ang Pilipinas.
It's more fun.
And the Philippines. Yeah. Alright, nakatulog na si Chloe. Dami daw namin sa chat. So, thank you very much. And, in anything you do, wait lang.
Wait on.